One of the most storied venues in college football, Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Here in South Bend, this is one of the most revered college campuses and college football shrines. You know, touchdown Jesus, all of the excitement at Notre Dame Stadium. You hear the echoes of the Irish every time you step on the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Well, that's some way to start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, they're playing at home, and they're trying to take advantage of this home crowd, try to build some momentum early. You don't see a lot of onside kicks to start the game. They tried it, but it failed, and now we're going to have to see what their defense can do, taking the field right away.
This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Hand off for Brown. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Got a man. It's Wingo. Finds a crease at the 20. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on him.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
The give, running right, Brown. Got a little grass. Bounced off his feet.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Texas.
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football, you come in on the first drive and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, and strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And the defense did a good job stringing that play along, and you could tell he didn't make a decision quickly and kept going towards the sideline and pushing towards his right, and then the defense caught up, played great D, and got him on the ground.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
How many ways can I make you think, right? First drive, out the gates, getting it to my playmaker, going full speed across the formation with a touch pass. You better be able to adjust to it. And then when you adjust to it, I'm going to have an adjustment to your adjustment because I'm always right. I'm an offensive guy.
It's complete to the left. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down.
Well, on that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after they catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier inbounds and getting him down, now setting up 4th.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Makes the grab. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
That's a big-time completion. And guys, I think they caught the defense napping right there. I think everybody on defense thought that they were going to maybe throw to the sticks on that one.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
It's what makes this offense so hard to stop. When you've got an athletic quarterback, you've got to worry about him in the running game. And there on the option, he makes the right decision, keeping it, and he caps off the opening drive of the game with a TD.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And he's not going to take the touchback. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Arch Madness. Gets it to him on the screen. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the 1st down.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. To the air, it's Manning. Under fire. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Taken in on the right side by Coleman. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
He's got his man, makes the grab. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Going to work in the air, it's Manning. It falls incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field to get things started back up. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the 1st quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Running inside, it's Brown.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Six-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Right back to the well. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
Makes the catch. It's Wingo. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Manning with a play fake. Fires left. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. Got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Fires to the big fella. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. 4th down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. The Longhorns looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down, Manning. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Quick release by the QB. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. The give to Brown. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. Caught. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Texas.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution in the drive by that offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. So they played keep away and held it for 16 plays on the scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. The Longhorns stop the clock for the final time, calling their third timeout. Lots of conversations going on both sidelines to put together a strategy. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. Oh, he's got some space. Gives him the big stiff arm. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's Carr. He's got him. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Keeps looking downfield. Got out of trouble and throws. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
You've heard us talk about it a million times. Find the tight end in the red zone. Use the big bodies, right? Well, they do. And he drops it. God, that is not normal for the tight end position. These are the guys you depend on down here in this area.
From the gun on 3rd down, Carr. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation.
Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on 4th down. Oh, they're after him. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Lacy. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And that's not a surprise. When a QB lines up and sees man-to-man coverage on his guy that runs so fast on the GPS that it's speeding in a school zone, like this dude can absolutely roll. He sees man coverage, tries to take advantage of it. They don't execute on that play. But if you want to play that defense, I think you'll get that pattern a lot from that guy.
Could be an alley. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. And the Longhorns are in the hurry-up. Arch is going to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Trying to make magic with his, turning it on. Smashes ahead. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
Well, that time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to tuck and run for a huge play on the ground.
Throwing Manning. He'll loft one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. The Longhorns will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum.
Goes high to pull it in. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Play action, C.J. Carr. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
Well, I did not have this on my bingo card, guys, but being one of the most talented quarterbacks in college football, to be under 50% completions in this game, nobody saw that coming. He has not been able to find his rhythm, and he looks frustrated.
Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Third and short now from their own 48. Throwing, Carr. Takes the easy completion. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Maybe a crease. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And I absolutely love this, man. I love offenses that stay aggressive. Like, yes, you could have kicked the field goal. Obviously, the longer the field goals get, man, the least amount of percentages you make. Stay aggressive. Keep it in your offensive hands. And I love the physicality up front on that fourth down.
But defense, we have got to find a way to get that guy on the ground. That is poor tackling. It's poor run defense. It's one thing in that situation to give up a first down, fine. You can't let him take it to the house. For an explosive run like that, that is a backbreaker if you're on defense. And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on that.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. The run inside, it's Brown. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive lines.
Here's Arch to throw. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. First and 10 for the offense. Unloads quickly.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw this slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, it's Manning. Under fire. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. The Longhorns getting set on first and 10. Run in the red zone, it's Brown. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. One more time, it's Brown. Touchdown, Longhorn! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
To throw, Manning. He finds the end zone for the 2, and now the lead is 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. They'll pull in the squib kick inside the 15. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Safe completion on the screen. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
And we've seen this offense, man, that they've featured the running game, and he's done a good job of making plays, breaking tackles, being a big part of it.
Maybe some room here. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some hope.
Breaks into the open. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. On the option. He'll pitch it. Got enough for the first. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Irish!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he splits the uprights, and we are tied in the 4th. Looks like he's going to try to return it. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Quarterback making adjustments. Here's Manning to throw. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
I love the play called running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Rushes on him. Finds his back in the middle.
Hey, guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Running inside. It's Smothers. Makes his man miss. Here's a little room there. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. The Longhorns with a huge score to answer.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. He is like a loose boulder just rolling to the 32.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, it's just give it time. It just keeps working. It's the slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great 2nd down opportunity.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
So can the defense get one more stop, one more time, and hold on to this lead? Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They're in the gun, 3rd down. Here's Carr. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I know they've got all their timeouts left, but it feels like this is the ball game right here. 4th down, the quarterback's got to do something special, knowing that they need a touchdown here to win.
It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Carr to throw for it on 4th. Here's a heat. Oh, it's picked off.